Jimmy Fallon seems to be hotter than ever, which has us asking the question, is Jimmy the new king of late night? Joining me is entertainment editor Lindsay Miller, who is going to help us answer that question. Hi, Lindsay.
Hey, Matt.
So let's get to the buzz that's coming out of the late night talk show world right now. Everyone seems to think that Jimmy Fallon is being groomed to replace Jay Leno on The Tonight Show. Lauren Michaels was even quoted in GQ magazine saying Jimmy is the closest thing we've seen to Johnny Carson of this generation.
Well, and I think that's the key word, is this generation, keywords, as you were.
Yes.
But he really draws that younger audience. And what's interesting is that both Letterman and Leno's contracts are up in 2014, so there has been this increasing talk that NBC brass are considering giving that coveted spot to Jimmy at that time, although we will have to wait and see if Jay is really ready to step down when his contract does end.
And we know how it went last time. There was a little bit of drama.
A little bit.
Team Coco was created with Conan O'Brien.
We all know that shakeup was a big deal back in 2009. It was really bad news for the network in terms of the press they got, and they also had to make a big payout. So I'm not sure that necessarily Jay is going to be ready to let go.
Yeah, he likes to hang on a little bit.
Jimmy,
so Jimmy has been just in the news so much, mainly because of the guests and because of these hysterical skits that he has.
Absolutely, and he also is really consistently top of the ratings for his time slot. And he had Justin Timberlake on for a full week, which is pretty unheard of in the late night world. And those two at this point just have their own brand of comedy together, and we saw them reprise the history of rap for a fourth time.
Check it out.
H to the is O, V to the is A. But shizzle my nizzle used to dribble down a V8. Yeah. H to the is O, V to the is A. That's the anthem. Get your damn hands up.
I think his strong point is that he makes everybody feel comfortable, right?
Yeah, he's just such a warm person, and I think he's built such great relationships. He gets huge names to come guest on the show, including Michelle Obama, who has danced with him.
She danced with him.
Yeah,
and then Barack
Obama did Slow Jamming the News. So he really gets guests to open up and feel comfortable. He got Mariah Carey to sing a cappella, which she does not do very often.
She rarely does that anymore.
Yeah, and even last night, Selena Gomez did a fun kind of song that was inspired by Mario Kart.
Let's look at it.
The finish line is just around the bend. I'll pause this game so our love will never end. Let's go again.
Love the mustache.
Oh, yes.
And now he's chosen to be on the GQ style issue with many other men.
Yeah, definitely. He has a cover, as does Bruno Mars and Jason Bateman, and he does touch on the Tonight Show talk in the magazine. He said that he's really not trying to rush into anything, but of course he'd love the job. As you mentioned, though, Lauren Michaels was a lot less vague when they spoke with him for the piece. He said he thinks it's an inevitability that Jimmy will take over The Tonight Show.
And coming from him, he has some
strong words.
Definite pull at NBC.
He
strong
does,
words.
yeah.
Yes, that's right, Lindsay. Well, thanks so much. Can't wait to see how this all plays out. Thank you.
Thanks.